In today's stretching exercises for flexibility, we're going to cover all the major areas of your body. We're going to start with the shoulders, the hip flexors, the hamstring, the hips, and we're going to end this short session with your back. Go through this video and let me know which area of your body felt the most tight in the comments. I would love to hear so that I can make more stretching videos to support you in your flexibility needs. And in this video, we're going to hold each stretch for a minute because in my experience, this is the length of time that will yield the best results. It would be helpful to have yoga blocks for these stretching exercises, but they are not necessary, and I will show you different ways to get into the stretches. Okay, so if you have your blocks, you can set them at the top of your mat. I'm going to set a 1-minute timer. Start with your elbows on your yoga blocks, and then press your chest down to really stretch into the shoulders. And if you don't have yoga blocks, you can simply place your hands straight on the mat. And then same thing, you press your chest towards the mat, lifting your butt as high as you can. I prefer using yoga blocks simply because I feel like it helps me get into the shoulders more deeply. Also, I want you to feel into the stretch. You can move around and see how it impacts the stretching. You'll find that where you feel tightness changes over time. So it helps sometimes to not just hold your stretch statically, but move into the stretch. That 1 minute went by quickly. Next, place your right foot in front and keep your legs really active, pressing your right foot back and your left knee forward. It's like it helps you stay buoyant in the stretch. Also, I like using the blocks in this stretch simply because it will be better to keep your chest really high up. It helps me get deeper in the hip flexor. If you have blocks, you can press your hands on the blocks as you lift your chest. It feels really good. Switch leg. Again, as you press your legs towards one another, you can also check into your feet. Keeping your feet active sometimes helps keeping the rest of your body very much awake and stay active in your stretch. Next, we're going to do the forward fold, and if you have blocks, you can place your hands on your blocks because many of you, I'm sure, cannot place your hands on the mat. And if that's the case, your blocks will help. You need to make sure you keep your spine long and then fold. So it helps to make sure you're engaging your thighs, pulling them up and lengthening your spine. Imagine you're squeezing oranges in the crease of your hips, maybe. And you can also hold your calves if that feels good. Or your ankles. You can also just stay loose in the stretch, letting everything fall. Next, place your right heel forward on the mat and engage your leg. Press your heel on the mat. And again, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold in the stretch, placing your hands on the mat or on your yoga blocks. I use a lot of passive stretches. As you can see, we're holding these stretches for 1 minute, and it doesn't seem like we're doing much, but we're actually engaging a lot of muscles at the same time. For example, here you're pressing your heel down, engaging that right leg, and you can also press and then release. That helps get deeper sometimes. Switch leg. Same thing, lengthen your spine before you fold in the stretch. Feel your body opening. Feel how the stretch is maybe not as intense after a few seconds, and then you can get deeper. Or if it's still the same level of discomfort, you can stay there. My definite favorite hip flexibility stretch is the frog pose. If you've seen my hip flexibility routines, you probably know that I love the frog pose. It gets really deep into these hips. But you can also adjust it to suit your level. Like, you don't have to go deep, you can stay higher up, but you can press down. Make sure you keep your butt back though. Make sure you're not leaning forward in that stretch. You can keep your chest up or lower yourself on your forearms. Before we start being more passive with your back stretch, we're gonna do some strength exercise because back strength is so important in all the back flexibility poses. So just lift your legs and lift your chest and maybe move up and down. As you inhale, lift, and then exhale, down a little bit. Fill up your chest with air, lift, and then lower. You can change the position of your hands. You can clasp your hands behind your back, and then inhale. See how high you can go. Exhale. Okay. Now, keep a Sphinx pose. Lift your chest, press your hands towards you. You can stay here if that's enough, or you can also straighten your arms. Keep your thighs active. Press the top of your feet on the mat. Bring your shoulder blades back, lifting your chest. That's it. Do this flexibility routine daily if you want to, or if you want a full body flexibility protocol that takes you step by step from having no flexibility whatsoever to being able to do things like the splits and the wheel pose. Check out my full body flexibility program. I'll leave the link for that in the description below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.